Yeah, tune in to Floridian Rollo. I am your host, Floridian Rollo. So, Fatman Scoop had on the industry women to come on his panel to have a conversation with Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is on the Fatman Scoop platform. So, without further ado, let's see what happens here. Let's go.
Listen for 5 seconds. And if you listen, you got two ears and one mouth for a reason. You
But
gotta
you doing
listen
all
just
this
as much as you
talking
talk.
and not listening to shit a black woman gotta say because you feel like black women are a certain way.
Is this, and you can always bring it out of them. Here's the thing. It was
You generalize it to black women like there aren't all women like that. That's my first problem. That's my first problem. My second problem is how can you sit here and say like all we can bring to the table is, or what we trying to bring to the table is our mouth and coochie. First off, let's talk about it. Right now, y'all men are in this soft girl era. Y'all want us to submit, but don't bring nothing to the table, which is why most of our women right now, which is why most women right now are looking and playing y'all like we're the men right now.
Now, hey, some guys are getting played out there. She's right about that. Some guys are getting played out there. Don't realize what type of women they're dealing with until a few years too late. So she's true. She's telling the truth about that. At the same time, some men are not getting played, and that's who they're trying to go after. Let's go. Let's continue.
Oh my God.
That's not for the problem. That's not for the problem.
There's very few
That's
men
not
that
for the
think,
problem.
no, for real. There's very few men who think in the level that you think of, like, oh, I can make you better. Right now,
but the problem is that you looking at the majority. You looking at the majority.
You just did. No, you just looked at the majority. So all women are like this. Black women are failing because of this.
We already established that you know how to identify the difference between a simple trick and a real dude, right?
You said what?
Oh no, they could identify Anton Daniels. They could identify the simps, the lames, the guys that they could have full control over. The thing is, they want to control you and Fatman Scoop. They want to control you guys. They want to control you. I ain't letting no woman control me. Okay? So they trying to control you because y'all got your name out there. So that's what's going on with that. Let's continue.
We already established that you know how to identify the difference between a simp, a trick, and a real dude, right? So why you even having conversations with dudes that don't fit into what it is that you need to
I'm not having conversations with dudes. These men are coming to me. I'm not bothering you. You're coming in my space.
No, that's true. They are coming to you. Yeah, them type of guys is coming to you. And why is that? Because you need those type of guys for validation. That's why they coming to you. Those are the validation guys. A man that's on his purpose, on his grind, not playing games, don't got time for games, is not entertaining you in 2025. And that's what's pissing you off, most of you, that you're not getting entertained by the guys you really want. You're not getting that free time that you thought you was going to get. You're going to have to show him more than what you say in order for him to even have a conversation with you. That's what you pissed off about. She know them other guys ain't going nowhere.
And they supposed to. Listen, just because they're supposed to, it don't mean that you're supposed to entertain it. What I'm telling you is that I'm talking about the majority of women. And the majority of women, when given the option
and said black women are failing.
You know
and I'm trying to understand where I'm trying to understand where you got that from or what statistic
I got it from the fact.
Somebody said on somebody's channel that they should get with other women. The other women, if you're not careful, will do just as worse as the women y'all talk about 24/7. Anyway, let's continue.
The majority of black women.
Are you just mad because black women are not doing what y'all ask, but to us, y'all aren't bringing shit to the table for us to do what y'all ask?
Every person that works for me is a black woman. Everybody do what I ask. What are you talking about?
See,
he does have so-called black women working for him, so that shocked her right there. Yeah, Anton Daniel got. She thought she was gonna get one on him on that. No, he got quote unquote black woman working for him. That's not a lie.
Oh.
Listen, baby girl. Let me hold on. Let me kick it with her. Let me kick it with her, baby girl. Listen.
Don't baby girl me. I'm a grown ass woman.
Oh yeah, you can't say that to her if she's not interested in you. Yeah, you can't say that to her if she don't find interest in you, Anton. She don't want to hear that from you. She don't mind it from the other guys that she has interest in. You're not her type. Even though you tell her the truth, they don't want to hear the truth, Anton. This Fatman Scoop, he knows he can't really say what he really want to say because, he's in the industry.
Don't baby girl me.
See, that's that attitude.
Not an attitude.
It's that attitude.
It's not
and
an
this
attitude.
is what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't like certain words. I don't like certain words.
You're missing your opportunity because you're so caught up in.
Address me as a grown ass woman. No, I don't like baby girls. Please.
And this is why y'all last.
What?
This is
my problem. No, this is my problem.
Oh, he said this is why them type of woman is last. Yo, Anton, they don't want to hear that. They want to hear you lie to them. They don't want to hear the truth. The truth doesn't resonate with most of these ladies.
I let you talk.
You didn't let
my problem with
me do anything.
I let you talk.
This is why you.
Yep, that's why that's that control mechanism coming out. The claw of control. Oh man. Yeah, this is hilarious.
Last.
No, this is why.
You see my face now? I got the face like you do.
Oh my goodness, I can't stand that in a man, which is why I'm single. I'm single by choice. Now
I'm single by choice. Did y'all hear that part? She said she's single by choice.
No, you're not. You're not single by choice.
Yes, I am.
No,
I can't go get a nigga.
No, you're not. Listen,
if I wanted to, I could have a nigga right now today and be happy.
But you're not gonna have the right.
Now Anton's gonna say something important.
Nigga, and that's the difference.
I'm choosing.
She's not gonna have the right guy. They don't want the right guy for the most part.
Listen, anybody can get somebody.
Women to conform.
Anybody.
If I tell you I
anybody
don't like
can get somebody.
I don't like it.
Anybody can get somebody, but can you get the one that you want?
Yes, I could. I choose not to.
You lie.
No, I'm not.
Lie. And this is why I know you are a representation of what every other black woman is like, because they all say the same thing. They say they're single by choice, but this is what I know for a fact. Don't no woman want to be by themselves.
That's not true.
No woman want to be.
Anton, there are women that want to be by themselves for a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So she's not going to hear what you're saying on that part. However, you're right. No woman wants to be alone. Anyway, let's go.
Be by themselves. You want to be in a relationship. You want to be loved on. You want to have somebody that comes home and brings home the bacon. You want to be taken care of. Listen, if you sit here and tell me that you want to go out here, if you sit here and tell me that you want to go out here and you want to go and compete for resources against somebody like me that don't
competing when I can get it myself. I'm not asking no one to do it for me.
Listen.
No, Anton, they getting it themselves. That's what I did. That's what we differentiate. The women's out here getting it themselves more than the men. The men are not pushing themselves as much as the women are. So, Anton, I disagree with you on that. They're out there getting it. They're not really waiting on the man to figure it out in 2025, man, for the most part. I hear what you're saying, yet realistically, Anton, 2025, you know what's going on.
It's not even in your nature.
You trying to tell me what I want and what I don't want? That's the problem with men.
You know it's not. It's not in your nature.
What we don't want.
It's not in your nature.
You literally just got mad because I said don't baby girl me.
I'm not. Do I look mad?
No, but you did though. You were like, oh, that's the problem with the attitude. It's not an attitude.
I just call out
if I don't like words,
I'm not
if
mad
I
at
don't
all.
like certain words, I don't understand why.
Now I can't wait to see if the other industry woman is gonna have something to say because she's liking this type of conversation. Let's go.
I only have this problem with black men. If I tell a black man, I don't want to be baby girl, I don't want to be bae, I don't like certain words, y'all do what you just
But you're missing it, Nunu. And the thing that you're missing, Nunu, it's not, and see, this is what I tell women all the time. It's not, listen for 5 seconds. And if you listen, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. You
But you
gotta
doing
listen
all
as much as you
this talking
talk.
and not listening to shit a black woman gotta say because you feel like black women are some way.
Is this, and you can always bring it out of them. Here's the thing. It wasn't the fact. It wasn't the fact that you
said you categorize black women and that shit pisses me off with black men.
No, hold on 1 second. Hold on,
Stu, please let me cook for you.
Hold on.
Let me please
But you
let me
cooking,
cook.
but you ain't cooking in the
Yo, Fatman Scoop got he gonna have Anton go at him now. Here we go.
Let me cook. Let me cook. It's bring her back, Stu.
Bro.
Bring her back.
I'll bring her back. She's not going nowhere. I'll bring her back.
You know, it's not because I need to talk to her. It's not the fact that she said that she didn't want to be known as baby girl. It's
she's
the
gonna
how.
Listen,
It's how she said it, Stu.
Bro, listen.
You think that any real man is worth his salt gonna put up with that shit?
Okay, well, hold on, listen, just hold on. Angus, take your ass downstairs. Angus, please, take your ass downstairs. Bro, I don't have it today with the dog shit. I don't have it, bro. I don't have it today with the dog shit. Take yourself downstairs. I got shit going on. Listen, sir.
The dog. That Fatman Scoop taking out his grievances on the dog. The dog is trying to calm you down. Yo, this is crazy.
I'm with you. I'm with you,
These
sir.
women need to start being put in their place, Stu.
But hold, listen, sir, can you just let me...
If you don't put these women in their place, they're going to feel the need to be able to say this, and this is why they're out of order in the first place, is that if we don't start putting these women in their place and helping them to understand, first of all, you don't talk to a man like me like that. I'm Anton motherfucking Daniels. I'm different. Right. I'm not these dudes that they used to going over and screaming on, and then they going to fall into their... You know what I'm saying? I don't move like that. I don't let women talk to me like that. Do you know that no woman feels comfortable enough to talk to me like that because I'm the motherfucking man. And the minute that these dudes start taking control and understanding, stand 10 toes down and you a motherfucking king, and I ain't never seen the king get talked to by his queen like that.
Okay,
no, Anton, that's Anton, no. There's dudes that allow women to disrespect them. So I hear what you're saying. It's even in the Bible. If you go read the Bible, the king being disrespected by the concubine, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, Anton, no. It still goes on to this day.
That don't work, bro.
Bone loss. Now, if you're struggling with bad teeth,
hold on. Commercial.
Say what I have to say. Let me say what I have to say. You know, and we haven't had a chance to really talk offline, really talk. But I agree with 95% of what you're saying. I'm with you on a lot of that shit. Only thing that I disagree with is what simple.
Yeah, Scoop dropped some knowledge at the end. He was giving game, and Anton, please understand that you can't reason with them when they get to that point. Yeah, I hear that. I hear what that person is saying.
Sipping is and what sipping isn't. To me, what you're saying, and then I'm gonna bring her back on. I'm gonna bring other women back on because I think they want to talk, and they go. And I think to an extent, women need to hear people like you because a lot of this is what men actually feel in their mind, but they're not saying it. So I agree. People need to hear what you're saying. Only thing that I said regarding simping and all that stuff was that if you are going outside of your comfort zone to impress or do something for a woman, you're absolutely simping. You did say something that was important. You said that a woman should pour into you, and you said that she should be a resource. I'll tell you, the most money I ever made was when I was married, when I was just focused on what I had to do. I wasn't chasing women. I wasn't doing wild shit. When your situation at home is 100% correct, you can be who you need to be. Everything is laid out for you, and you go to the sky. I'm 100% with you.
I agree with that. I agree with Fatman Scoop and Anton on that. That assessment rings a lot of bells. That I agree with the gentleman on that. Fatman School is correct about that. I agree 1,000,000%. That let me rewind that back again. That in itself is true.
Or what I had to do, I wasn't chasing women. I wasn't doing wild shit. When your situation at home is 100% correct, you can be who you need to be. Everything is laid out for you, and you go to the sky. I'm 100% with you on that shit. There is no argument about that. I put my personal belief, and I have my belief, and we can agree to disagree because I love you. Even though we agree to disagree, we agree on a lot of shit. So whether I agree with you on this or not, I agree with you on 95% of the shit. Is that if you're going out your way, if you're doing it because you think there's no other way for you to get the pussy, then you are simping. But I do believe, in my personal opinion, the most that a woman can do and the most vulnerable she can be with you is when she takes her body, when she gives her body to you, and she bears herself naked.
Ooh, man, that was tough. That was tough. Man, that was tough. I gotta look for the full interview. Man, that was tough. We got Corey in the building. Salute. What's up, Robert the Great? Let me give a shout out to Mrs. Rissa for supporting the Cash App. I appreciate that, Mrs. Rissa. If y'all want to support the Cash App is pinned to the top. Shout out to my members only. I put up the video for y'all. Salute to the members. Yeah. I mean, like, let's see if I can find the full Anton Daniels and Fatman Scoop situation. But I can tell you, man, I want to hear what these women have to say. All I can tell y'all is this, right? The industry is really watching us. They're really watching, especially if you got a known platform. They're watching you heavy. So the industry women are now challenging Anton Daniels now. Let's see, Anton Daniels, Fatman Scoop. Fatman Scoop. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Oh, it's on Anton Daniels' show. It's a year ago. I didn't even know this. This is about a year ago. Hold on. This is on Instagram Live. Wow, I'm a year late. I'm a year late. Okay, so this is educational. Oh, yo, if we get a $50 cash, listen. If we get a $50 Cash App right now, if we get a 50 Cash App, this is a 2-hour video. Yo, if we get a $50 Cash App, we'll go through this video. We need to get a $50 Cash App. We need a 50 right now. Somebody gonna hit that 50. This is gonna be an interesting breakdown. Let's get to this is going to be crazy. Yo, man, this is about a year ago on IG. Okay, let me do this. We need one person or 3 people, however y'all gonna do it. Let's get 50 on the Cash App. Let's get 50 on the Cash App. 50. Let's make it happen, y'all. Let's make the 50 happen. Okay, let's get to it. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
I'm good. Let me finish explaining this to Nuki. Like I said before, I don't know how long you've been in here, but this show is called Sensible Ignorance. It's a potpourri of nonsense, curated foolishness, and goddamn nonsense. And today you're involved in it. But what I was telling one of our regulars, Nuki, is this is a subject that is very close to my heart. I have differing opinions from Anton. Again, Anton wasn't here in the beginning. I actually spoke a lot about him. I don't know where I wound up. It was some subject that was being talked about on Instagram, on YouTube. And I was just looking for comments and commentary and people that were talking about it, and I came across them. And one video led to another video, and another video led to another video. I was like, yo, I like this guy because he thinks like me. And he did a video regarding what it's like to be a man. I am going to put that video up for every man to look at. I think it is essential viewing for every man because you have to understand what's going on out here as a man, or you're going to fucking lose and your family's going to lose. Without that, with all of that being said, I went on this page and there were a couple of things that hit me. One subject that hit me really hard that we can talk about it another time is white women hold down their men better than black women. Now
Oh man, Fatman Scoop said it. Oh, this is gonna be hot, man. Here we go.
Here you go. Look at your goddamn face. Look at this. Listen. You are a black woman, and he will tell you. Didn't I tell you stop putting things in a shape like a dick to your mouth? I told you stop putting things in shape like a dick to your mouth because these people gonna be turned on by that.
I had to drink to that one, but
yeah, but listen. He has reasoning on why he said that, but we're not doing that today. That could be another one. Today we're talking about is helping women, giving them assistance or money simping. I agree with him, but I happen to disagree with him on some subjects. That's why I wanted the man to come on. I respect his opinion. I like what he talks about, and I'm gonna let him take it away now. What I'd like you to do, Nu, is let yourself out the back door, and when the man's finished
for a reason. You gotta listen just as much as you talk.
Talking and not listening to shit a black woman gotta say because you feel like
Here we
black
go.
women
Here
are
we
so
go.
bad.
It's this,
Here we go.
and you can always bring it out of them. Here's the thing. It wasn't the fact. It wasn't the
Here we
fact
go.
that you
You
said.
categorize black
You
women,
still-
and that shit pisses me off
you
on black
still ain't
men.
listening.
No, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Stu, please
Hold
let
on.
me cook for
Hold
one.
on, hold on.
Let me please.
What you cooking? What you ain't cooking in the
Let me
kitchen? You
cook,
cooking out
Stu.
no fucking
Let me cook. What I am.
He's
is a
100% right.
Stu,
He's
hold on.
100%
Let me
right.
cook. Let me cook, Stu.
Here we
What
go.
I am is a reflection of what it is that I advocate for. I got married at 22 years old.
Here we go.
I'm 41. My 19th year anniversary was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-oh.
All three of my brothers married, never divorced. Father married, never divorced until he passed away. All 9 of my uncles married, never divorced. I don't know what divorce looks like. And so what we do is we take care of our household. Our women don't work. They're not combative.
That's me.
We all married, we all married black women. And then once I became successful and I got an extraordinary amount of resources, I mentor young guys from the ages of 14 through 24. I've given them jobs. I put them through college, right? But the thing that I'm never going to advocate for is for anybody to go out there and be somebody's stepfather because you're trying to make up for something that somebody else didn't do, or a choice, or you're not holding women accountable by letting them fail and become the advocates for the things that they don't want to see in their community by having changed behavior instead of continuing enabling them to do the thing that's not in their own best interest.
Here we go.
The best teacher is life. It is whole people. If you want to be equal, if you want to be a man, if you want to act like you a man, if you want to be on the same level as me, then you go through the same things that I go through, and you don't have no safety nets. That's how you teach a lesson.
Yeah, listen. Hold on, let me stop you. The one thing that, and this spoke to my soul, we as men, and I don't know how much money this man makes, and he don't know how much I make. I'm making an egregious amount of money. Right. I'm on my way back up. I've made disgusting amounts of money.
Now, Fatman Scoop is not even near Anton Daniels when it comes to money. Did y'all hear what Fatman Scoop said? Fatman Scoop said, I'm on my way back to being a millionaire. Fatman Scoop is not even a millionaire. So you can't go by the net worth. You can't go by people's net worth these days. Because Fatman Scoop just admitted to Anton he's not even where he used to be at. So listen to this again. This is very pivotal. That's why some content creators is doing better than these people in the industry. Listen.
What I am,
he's 100% right. He's 100%
hold on, let me cook. What I am is a reflection of what it is that I advocate for. I got married at 22 years old.
Okay.
I'm 41. My 19th year anniversary was 2 days ago.
Okay.
Right? All three of my brothers married, never divorced. Father married, never divorced until he passed away. All 9 of my uncles married, never divorced. I don't know what divorce looks like. And so what we do is we take care of our household. Our women don't work. They're not combative. We all married, we all married black women. And then once I became successful and I got an extraordinary amount of resources, I mentor young guys from the ages of 14 through 24. I've given them jobs. I put them through college, right? But the thing that I'm never going to advocate for is for anybody to go out there and be somebody's stepfather because you're trying to make up for something that somebody else didn't do, or a choice, or you're not holding women accountable by letting them fail and become the advocates for the things that they don't want to see in their community by having changed behavior instead of continuing enabling them to do the thing that's not in their own best interest. The best teacher.
Probably one of the biggest questions that we get from our customers.
Yep, it's coming, y'all. Here it comes. It's coming.
It's life. It's old people. If you want to be equal, if you want to be a man, if you want to act like you a man, if you want to be on the same level as me, then you go through the same things that I go through, and you don't have no safety nets. That's how you teach a lesson.
Yeah, listen,
there we go.
Listen, hold on, let me stop you. The one thing that, and this spoke to my soul, we as men, and I don't know how much money this man makes, and he don't know how much I make.
I'm making an egregious amount of money.
Right. I'm on my way back up. I've made disgusting amounts of money. Going through divorce, all that shit. But one thing that we both do, there is nobody for us to go to. There are so many people that come, I need this. Guess what? The buck stop here. There's nobody that I can go to and say, hey, give me. I'm out here, I'll live or die on my own. There is no safety net. There is no fucking parachute. There is nothing. And that's why I work every day and I do what the fuck I gotta do. It's not about what I want to do, is what I have to do. There's a motherfucking difference. What I'm saying is, and I'm gonna let women come back in, and I'm also gonna have my man Jason Wesley come in with a light-skinned Republican view on this. But what I agree with you on what you're saying, I think what you're saying, women don't like it, but you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
I don't even care if they respect it. The thing about it is, listen, the truth don't give a fuck about your feelings.
Yep.
The truth don't care about what your feelings are.
Yep.
The fact of the matter is, if you want change behavior, then pick better guys. But don't sit here and advocate for us to have to pick up the pieces of your bad decisions, and then at the same time you want to advocate for equal. No, take your equal ass out there and go out there and struggle. And go out there and try to figure out how you can pay your bills, and you ain't got enough to retire in your 401k, and you over there begging Biden for student loan forgiveness because y'all the most enrolled but the least educated, and then also y'all keep picking these trash ass degrees, keep going in the liberal arts dance, becoming a social worker, and thinking that we supposed to respect y'all because you a strong black woman. No, you a woman that got a mouth on you that need a motherfucking muzzle on your face because you don't know how to respect somebody that can give you the game on how it is that you're supposed to be a completely different person, and then you can get the results. Y'all need to be humbled. And it's too many guys that's out here trying to pander to these chicks and trying to make them feel good about their decisions. No, if they had strong fathers in their lives, they out here raising feminine men. Now they raising our leaders. They raising men that don't know how to eat. Yo, these chicks don't even know how to raise a man. They don't even know that you ain't supposed to sit a man on a potty in order to learn how to potty train him. They teach the men how to sit down and pee. What the fuck are we talking about, bro? We're completely out of frame. We out of order, and we have no clue. We all turned around, And this is why it's so easy to be able to infiltrate and tell us how it is that we supposed to move. And now you got men, because they so busy trying to chase pussy instead of chasing their purpose. They so busy trying to please these hoes instead of trying to do the thing that's adding more value into their life. Understand this, fellas. For every guy that's watching this, remember this. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything will be added unto you. I done read the Bible back and forth 7 times. I practice it. I live it. It's a reflection of my life.
1 second.
Hold on, Scoop.
Hold on, people. I'm trying to.
Hold on, Scoop.
It won't let me bring
first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added unto you. Meaning, chase your greatness, chase your goals, chase your purpose. Continue to refine who you are, become the best version of yourself. The women, the money, the greatness, it all comes along with it. Never prioritize a woman over your purpose. You will be 10 times happier as a result of it. And then your queen will then become submissive as a result of it. And remember this also. He didn't say he who findeth a good husband. He said he who findeth a good wife findeth a good thing. You are not supposed to let women teach you how it is that you're supposed to be operating as a man. Can't no woman tell you how to be a man. Can't no woman tell you how to be a man. Don't listen to these hoes. Fuck them. Throw the baby out with the bathwater and keep it moving. It ain't for them to tell you what it is. It's for you to stand on your purpose.
So listen, here's the thing.
He cooking.
I can say this.
Here we go.
I went through 2 marriages. I wasn't as lucky as you. I didn't, and not to say that my wives were failures or whatever. As I grow older, I have a different level of discernment. So I see things in a different fashion. I didn't see things at 21, 22 the way I see them now. At 21, 22, bro, I had at 23, 24, I had one of the hottest records in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like a record that this 27 years old today still playing. So my mind, you know, everybody has a different situation. I think I'm not gonna call it luck. I think that you had from where your family was and I have a great lineage. Everybody in my family is money getters. But when you were saying, and everybody in my family was married, all that kind of stuff.
Here we go.
I don't know where I made my mistakes. I can't speak to that. I have to go and do a deep dive and look at myself. I think that whatever you did was right. It worked. You picked the right.
Don't say that. They don't like that, Scoop. They don't like that.
But listen.
Hey, there's a lot of truth to what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one cash app, y'all. Come on now. Wake up. If you're tuning into the show, let's get one cash app. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Let's continue. They speaking some realness here.
I can't
you know why they get so pissed at me, Scoop?
Huh?
You know why they get so pissed at me? Because they can't.
I'm trying to bring everybody back in, but it's not working.
They can't because God is working right now. He want me to speak to these hoes. Let me tell you something, Scoop.
Call them hoes either time. Like, come on, bro.
Why can't? It's a different. Well, listen. If the shoes fit, wear it. If you're not a hoe, then you ain't gonna be hurt by that. Because it's a difference between a wife, a hoe, a regular black person, a black woman, a nigga, a dude that take care of his business, is on his person, a great father. Well, if the label don't fit, then you shouldn't be hit by it, right? The reason why they so bothered, Stu, is because they can't poke holes in me. I'm not hurt. I had a phenomenal father. I had an awesome mother. I got a great marriage. I have an awesome daughter. I am a reflection of the thing that I advocate for, and they can't do nothing about it except for say that they feel a certain type of way, but the truth don't give a fuck about their feelings. I don't.
Opinion. That's
You don't have the money to start a YouTube channel. You don't have the time to start.
Here we go. We're back.
A black man get on here and bash black women out and label us like that. We get a.
Guys, say what you gotta say.
Are you good? Can you breathe?
Because I'm dealing with everybody's personal shit.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
It wasn't what you were saying. It's the delivery.
Here we go.
What I was trying to say is, as black women, we get enough of that. We get enough of being called out of our name. We get enough of being told like we're less than. So it gets to a point when having to hear it from black men, especially on public platforms, it's like, bro, When
I
does
don't
it
see
stop?
Forever Studio.
Somehow it has to stop.
Where Forever Studio at? I don't see him on the board. Hold on, let me go to my phone. She blabbing right now. Hold on, Forever Studios in the chat. Hold on a second. Yeah, he's in the chat. I don't see him on my thing. Wow, Forever Studio, I don't see you on my board. I see you on my phone. All right, shout out to Forever Studio in the building. She's going in on Anton. Let's continue.
Regardless of how you feel Black women should be, at some point in time, it starts to feel like Black men just don't have our back at all.
Oh,
and
Lord,
and that's the part I don't think that Black men understand. When we have to hear it from the white women, we have to hear it from the white men, we have to hear it from social media, we got to hear from different podcasts that everybody feel like they want to have, we got to hear in music. It at some point in time, it really feel like don't nobody got our back.
Here we go. Let's see what Anton and them say.
I don't
so to have to keep hearing it, and then you hear it from Black men, and then Black men wonder why Black women don't have faith in y'all. Because at some point in time, we start to feel like we're not protected. Because
here we go.
People like in situations like this, you get on platforms and you start saying those type of things, whether it's relatable to us or not, whether the shoe fits or not. Having to hear it though, it's like, bro, who the fuck got our back besides ourselves?
I thought that y'all wanted to be independent. I thought that
it's
y'all
not
wanted
about,
to.
see, that's it's not about being
I was respectful. Do you see what? But listen, this is why your behavior right now, how it is. See, what you don't do is you don't take personal accountability and responsibility for how it is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You gotta stop.
I'm sorry. I was respectful of you. And now you don't want to be respectful by allowing me to talk uninterrupted. I listened to you.
Okay.
I waited.
You gotta stop speaking for you.
And this is the problem: is that y'all think that y'all can just do whatever y'all want to do, and we supposed to just sit there and say, "Oh no, I'm sorry, you're a woman. I'm supposed to protect you." You can't protect somebody that you can't hold accountable. I can't protect my daughter if she's not going to be submissive to what it is that I say. You know, protection is also proactive too. If a woman then says, a woman one time told me during the whole protest, she said,
Here we go. Now it's about to get serious.
Yo, we about to go out here and protest. It wound up being like 1 o'clock at night. She said, we about to go out here and protest. What Black man gonna go out here with us? And we was just looking at her like she was crazy. And she said, see, this is why Black men ain't got our back. I said, no, we do got y'all back because we told y'all ass that y'all shouldn't be out there this late at night in the first place, but you still want to do what you want to do, and you expect us to come out there and then catch the shrapnel as a result of it. What you not taking accountability for is the fact that you didn't say, hey, I'm sorry, can you please not call me that? I don't like that name or whatever. What you said and the way that you reacted, you should go back and replay it. Hopefully we'll put this up.
I'm saying I'm sorry.
Hold on. You said, I'm sorry, that's not my name. Don't call me on my name. And then you start going in. You start going, you didn't just say, hey, can you not call me that or whatever, so on and so forth. And this is why I keep saying that when women operate in their femininity.
She's smiling. She likes that attention. Look at her smirk. Man, Anton, she wants you to care. That's control. That's the control that they be looking for.
This is why you get labeled as an angry Black woman. The label didn't come from out of nowhere. It came because of the behavior, and the stereotype became real, right? So what I'm saying is, if you want to be protected, you also have to be under my covering.
This is coming from the same man.
If you're not
Here we go.
Under my covering, I don't owe you anything.
This is coming from the same man. When you open up your conversation, you led with the fact that Black women were basically nothing. You led with that in the conversation.
Here we go.
So when you started going on, and I started going off about it, and you called me baby girl, I said, hey, don't call me baby girl.
That's not what you said.
That is what I said.
That's not what you said.
That is what I said.
That's not how you said it. That's not what you said.
Don't call me baby girl. I know what I said. If you can't help the fact that I talk aggressively, that's on you. That's a you problem.
No, that's a you problem.
No, it's not. That's how I was raised.
You're the only one complaining. You're the only one complaining.
My job is not to condition you as a Black man to like me. I'm gonna be so real.
What if you can create your own website by...
Oh, man, this is getting wild, man. This is wild.
Hey, my whole thing is stop trying to tell a black woman how to fucking talk. I was raised this way.
Listen,
this
I can say whatever the fuck I want to say.
I'm not for you. That's cool. At the end of the day,
stop asking for protection.
I didn't ask for protection.
No, you did. You just went on a whole diatribe about how black men ain't protecting y'all, about all of this other type of stuff. If you can't listen, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
To a black man who call black women bitches and hoes. I'm not doing that.
And now you and this is the problem, Scoop, is because he's being disingenuous because
oh man, this is wild, man. I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna say when it's over.
I added the context. No, I added the context. I said it's a difference between a hoe and it's a difference between a
you're not gonna do that because you.
Scoop, did I not add the context?
You literally sat here and said in the live multiple times.
I said it's a difference between a hoe, a difference between a black woman, a difference between a wife, the same way. And I use men as an example.
So
I said the same way that it's a difference.
To the end of the live because I have the whole live being recorded on the other phone.
She said she got the live in it recorded on the end of her phone. Yo, man, you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
Record it and then replay it.
Would you like to fast forward? Because that's after you decided you wanted to sit here and say there's a difference. You literally kept trying to call us bitches and hoes and then quote the Bible right afterwards.
No, what I said was there was a difference. And then I said, but when you're referring to a hoe, this is the behavior. And then I ran it down.
That's not what you
Listen. I hope.
That's not what
you know what? But here's listen. The recording is the recording, so you can go back and look at it when you want to. The fact of the matter is, you're the one that's complaining, not me. I'm not tripping. I don't listen. I don't fucking need black women to have my back. I don't need your love. I don't need your aggression. I don't need anything from you. I have a wife. I'm good.
So then why do you have?
I have a woman at every single woman. Listen, I got 15 women that work for me. All of them are black women. All of them are black women, and all of them are protected and they under my covering. I don't need your love.
I'm not asking that. I'm asking if you have a wife and you got all this going for you, why do you have such an opinion on black women then? And why do you keep saying about how we're less than nothing? If we don't mean anything to you, why do you keep talking about it? That's the only thing I'm just trying to figure out. If we don't mean anything to you, we don't bring no value to you. I don't understand. Then why is that a topic for you to talk about?
See,
why do you feel
you're emotional? You're emotional.
I'm
and again.
Listen, Anton loves his black woman in love, and that these women's about business. She's making money off of this, y'all. Don't think she's coming on Fatman Scoop for free. Believe that. Anyway, let's go.
I'm literally
because you keep saying we. You keep saying we in a vacuum.
Here we go.
And again, there's a difference between specific types of people, and we put labels on them. There's a hoe. There's a wife. There's just a woman, a regular woman that's a good woman, and there's a evil, angry black woman. The same way that there's a nigga, there's a strong black man.
Here we go.
It's a Pookie and a Ray Ray that's going out here and impregnating all of these women that don't take care of their kids. And it's a dude that's a husband. And we put labels on them. And so when you I'm sorry, let me finish. When you keep saying we, that means that you must be one of the people that I'm talking about, because if it didn't apply to you, then you wouldn't be so bothered.
No, you can't.
You can't say broke black men and it would affect me, because I'm not broke. I don't worry about what you say. You can't say baby daddies because I'm not a baby daddy. I don't care if you're talking to baby daddy. I don't care if you're talking to baby daddy. If it don't apply, then it wouldn't hurt you, but you hurt because something in there is tapping into your soul. And when you go back and you go to sleep at night, you need to do a self-check, because the reality is that you bothered because it's actually something in there is applying to you. I don't know what, but it is.
No, the only thing I told you to do is you can't speak for me. That's what I told you in the very beginning, before all this.
But then you wanted to come up here and talk to me.
No, that's cool. I can do what I want to.
You just be saying stuff. You don't say nothing that's right.
She said, I don't want you to talk to me yet. She's talking to him. If you don't want to talk to him, then why you on the having a conversation with him? That's disgenerous. That's being disingenerous.
Can I stop? Can I stop both of you? Can I stop both of you for 1 second?
Ooh,
Everybody, come on. 1 second. No. 1 second. Hey, 1 second, Tom. 1 second. What he just said was he used it. I'm just telling you from what I'm hearing. He used the term bitches and hoes.
I can't hear him now.
All right, go off the line. Let him talk. Go off the line because for some reason it's not working. The man is talking, and when the man is,
I need to hear him because he's answering my question, so I need to hear what he's saying.
Well, go on.
Yeah, there's more than one category. Yes.
He said there's more than one category.
Yeah.
There's more than one.
Fatman Scoop. He trying to get. Look at Anton's face. Yo, Fatman Scoop trying to get them more, man. Like, yo, we got. Okay, let's get to this woman here. This is what I want to hear.
Hi, I'm Jackie, co-owner
I want to hear what this woman have to say. This is funny. Okay, let's see what she says.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
Oh man.
Together. I jumped on, I would jump on his live a few times and all of that. So
I mean,
he was a really good guy, man.
The only thing I disagreed with him on was how he scaled women. This one is a 10. This one is a 4. You can't do that because.
Oh, now they're talking about Kevin Samuels. Here we go.
What you look at as a 10, I may look at as a 2. I like plus size women. I like women that I can fight in the bed with. I need a woman that's at least 195.
But there is a universal. Huh? A lot of times he would ask women how would they rate themselves, right? Because his goal wasn't necessarily to say what they are or they aren't, but he was trying to expose the delusion that women had when it came to the expectations that they then placed on men, but they didn't have any for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So the scale, and that's why he would say you can't use 7. The scale wasn't necessarily to rate you, but the scale was more or less to give you real direction because, come on, man. Like, there is an expectation when you're trying to get a certain type of guy, and women often had delusional standards when it is that they asked for certain things, but they never met the expectation because the value of something is what somebody is willing to pay for it. Right?
That's a fact. Yep, 100% with that.
That's what I say all the time. When dealing with a woman, it's what a man is willing to do to get in your pants. That's your value. The market, the market will set your value. That's it. The market is never going to lie. You will only work what somebody's willing to pay. That's it.
Here's the thing, though, Scoop. The thing about it is that we largely understand that the things that women value most about men is completely different than what men value about women. Right?
That's a fact.
And so how women judge men, nobody trips on that. We understand what the expectation is. We understand what the assignment is. And we understand where we fall in the hierarchy, which is why we make no excuses about where it is that we stand in life and we continue to strive, right? But women often at times operate out of delusion and they say you deserve a good man. No, you deserve what it is that you can acquire, right? And the market is going to tell you not what it is that you feel about yourself.
The market is going to tell you exactly what you're going to get, period. Like for me, I know where I am. So I know what I'm going to get. Yeah. I know what I can get. I know what I could go for. There are certain women that maybe I wanted them, but that's for DJ Khaled.
Here we go. Listen.
But at the same time, I don't judge women by that. My thing is, if I can't trust you, I can't fuck you. I mean, if I can't.
No, you said it correctly. No, Fatman Scoop, don't shake your word. If I can't trust you, I can't have sex with you. Let's play that again. Listen.
Most about men is completely different than what men value about women. Right? And so how women judge men, nobody trips on that. We understand what the expectation is. We understand what the assignment is. and we understand where we fall in the hierarchy, which is why we make no excuses about where it is that we stand in life and we continue to strive, right? But women often at times operate out of delusion, and they say you deserve a good man. No, you deserve what it is that you can acquire, right? And the market is going to tell you not what it is that you feel about yourself.
The market is going to tell you exactly what you're going to get, period. Like for me, I know where I am. So I know what I'm going to get. Yep. I know what I can get. I know what I could go for. There are certain women that maybe I wanted them, but that's for DJ Khaled. At the same time, I don't judge women by that. My thing is, if I can't trust you, I can't fuck you. I mean, if I can't trust you, I can't fuck with you. So I don't care what you look.
You say, yep. He said, if I can't trust you, I can't have sex with you. And then he reacted a little bit different. If I can't trust you, I can't be with you. Both of them is on point. Okay, let's go.
Like, if I cannot trust you, I cannot fuck with you. Just because you look good don't mean you are good. I have dealt with women that are fucking diamond, a trash in a diamond trash can. So again, like this, I'm not, just because you're the baddest chick that can wear Fashion Nova dress and makeup don't make you the baddest motherfucker.
Which is why a lot of these
a woman I can trust, a woman that I can talk to about more than the fucking Kardashians, a woman who understands spirituality, God, understands where everything falls in nature. I've had to tell women many times, a woman being more powerful than a man is against the natural order of things, and that's why women that get with a dude that is less powerful, the dude winds up cheating because it's against the natural order. Listen, I could go. I'm not doing that.
But I will say though, Scoop.
Here we go.
That you don't necessarily have to be a great man to cheat either. It's guys that don't give a fuck. They're at the bottom of the totem pole and they still cheat.
No. 100%.
No. I agree with you. I agree.
You see she's smiling about that? You see she's smiling about that? When the men of the bottom of the totem pole cheat on a woman, they get a pass. How many women will admit that if a man didn't have anything, she let him mess around? Let you be a man that has something. Child support, divorce, boom, 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 bang, 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 knock on your door. So if you're a man, you ain't got nothing, you can mess around with as many women as possible. Listen again what Fatman Scoop says. All right, let's go back, and you're gonna see her smiling too. Watch.
It's against the natural order. Listen, I could go. I'm not doing that.
But I will say though, Scoop.
Here we go.
That you don't necessarily have to be a great man to cheat either.
Look at her smiling.
There's guys that don't give a fuck. They're at the bottom of the totem pole and they still cheat.
No. 100%.
No. I agree with you. I agree. I'm just adding additional context.
So yeah, before you leave, what question you want to ask him? And turn the lights on because even though you're light skinned, you're still in the dark. And we can barely see you. Turn on the lights. Whatever you want to ask the man, ask him before you get out the door.
Here we
go.
I went to bed, so I don't know what's been said since I've last been on.
Just leave this alone because this is because you done missed everything.
Yeah. I kind of missed quite a lot because I went to bed.
Right. It's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 2:40 over there. We'll talk to you later, okay? Well, I'll tell you about the field break system later, okay? All right. I'm gonna get him out of here. Listen, man. Listen, bro. We could go on and on with this, man. Please tell everybody where to find you, man.
You can go on YouTube. I do a show in the morning called the Millionaire Morning Show where I add value into people's lives.
One of my favorite things to watch.
Yeah, and I teach people about how everything comes back down to the money. Every single thing in life.
Everything.
Politics, sports, relationships. The most important decision, let me say this, and you can find me on YouTube, Anton Daniels, the Millionaire Morning Show, all of that. The most important thing is this, bro. The most important financial decision that any man or any woman is ever going to make in their entire life is who it is that they decide to lay next to at night.
Bro,
who they decide to lay next at night. Oh man, Anton, that's a fact. That's a fact for both sides.
And the one thing that I've never understood is that how can we so casually, women open up their legs to, men insert, right? How can we so casually take lightly, right, that we can go to sleep next to a person that we do not know, trust, don't add value into our life? We would have children by, we would say that I love you and then I hate you in the next sentence, when that is the most important financial decision that you ever gonna make in your entire life. And so it's important, even if we have to shame people, even if we have to hold them accountable, even if you have to tell your children, yo, don't walk outside at night, right? And then you have to hold them accountable for walking outside at night before they decide to get their head cracked in by somebody that didn't have their best interests at heart. We are going to have to tell the truth. The truth does not care about your feelings. The truth does not care about how you see it. The truth does not care about whether you like me, and the truth don't care about whether I like you. The fact of the matter is, if you want success, and there's a difference between being married and being successfully married. If you want success in life, you're going to have to be able to put on your big girl panties, stop letting your emotions get the best of you, and then be willing to have the conversation in truth. It don't care about how you feel. It just is what it is.
Man, I say this all the time, and I'm going to let you go, and I'll probably hit you when I'm driving on the way to the airport. You can say anything you want. You can put it any way you can put a silk hat on a pig, you can do whatever you want. But the results will be the results. So if you carry yourself a certain way and you do X, Y, and Z, dog mom, cat lady, those are the results. Whether you like it or not, you can make it however you want. Yeah. If you do things a certain way, the results will tell you what it is at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, that's man, that was a fire. That was a fire one, man. That was a fire, Robert the Great. Running Up 360s in the building. Forever Studios, RZA, and Corey in the house. Appreciate those who like the video. Let's see how many likes we got. Yeah, we got over 10 likes. Cool. Hey, look. That was about a year ago. However, it's a lot of information to deep down to that. Like I told you guys, man, if you're not situated, you should not be messing with a woman. You could be talking to a woman. You shouldn't be messing with a woman. You could talk to women. If you ladies are not fully situated at that point in time, you could talk to a man. There should be no getting together on that level because we should not be irresponsible. We should not bring a child in the world and we're not responsible and we're not set, And so Fatman Scoop been through 2 divorces and they got a certain amount of money for him. So, it can be very difficult for men and women to get together because you got to both be on point. You both got to see somewhat eye to eye in order for it to work. So, hey, the industry woman is watching Anton Daniels. Oh, man. So, hey, I'm going to get on out of here, saying shout out to RZA. She the only one that supported the Cash App on this stream. The recent stream, Corey supported twice. And Waco 4545 supported the Cash App. So, hey, that's pretty much about it. I didn't reach the goal. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? However, I appreciate those who did support it today. I gladly appreciate it. It is what it is, y'all. My final assessment on this situation is that You cannot change a woman to be the woman you want her to be. It's up to her to look into what you say. If she gets it, she gets it. If she don't, she don't. That same thing goes for the guys. You know, it's crazy out here, man. Like, I want more, y'all. I'm telling you, I want more. I can't speak for everybody. You know, I tell you guys, man, you should want more in your life, man. How many of you are tired of living paycheck to paycheck? Put a check in the chat. Put a dollar sign that you tired of getting a check and and you can't save. Put a dollar sign. I'm telling you, man. Telling you the truth of the matter is, not every man has the same mindset I have. You got guys out here, it's okay living paycheck to paycheck. I can't, man. I can't fathom that. No, no. I can't. It makes me sick to my stomach to hear men talk like that. I don't hear women talk like that. I hear men talk like that. I don't care. I'm okay with what they give me. What? No. That's about it, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. Been on for an hour, so I appreciate y'all tuning into the show. To me, it's $50 signs. Yep. She said she tired of check to check. You tired of check to check, Tamia? You're the only one that's saying that in the chat. So it seemed like the guys in my chat is doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The guys ain't putting the dollar sign. You're the only one putting the dollar sign. Yeah, I tell you, I'm not mad at you, Tamia. I know you want to get out of that check to check mindset too. You're tired of looking at that check and 80% of it's going to your bills and food, and you're trying to save whatever you can save. It's difficult to save in this day of time. You know what I'm saying? It's very difficult. You know, Corey's going through the same thing too. He's tired of living check by check, man. Yep, me too, guys. Me too. I'm tired of it too. I'm tired of it my doggone self, man. This is my first time having this issue in a long time, man. No cap, man. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it myself. Yep. I'm tired of it. I can't deal with this no more, man. This check by check situation. It's like, what? Nah, hell no. I don't know how people could wake up. Let's do this real quick. People say, watch this. Let's get a video real quick. Let's get to this. All right, let's get to it. And Robert DeGray said he's tired of living by check by check too. Yeah, man. All right, let's get to it.
What's up, YouTube? Back with another one. You tired of living check to Monday? You know, when you get your paycheck on Friday, and it's going Sunday. Well, I got a book for y'all. Yeah, Lynn Richardson, Living Check to Monday. And this is going to teach you how to budget your money. The link is in the description. So let's go, y'all. Try and get financially literate. Let's get it.
Okay, let's get to somebody else.
Hey. If you've been looking for a way to get out of your 9 to 5, or maybe you're having to go get a second part-time job, or maybe you're a business owner, but you're done slaving away and you're searching for something that you can build to become more passive, right? Then this video is for you. 22 weeks ago, I found what we've all been looking for. But first, if you think that everything is a SCAM, or you come in with a closed mindset and you don't even want to do the work, but you're complaining that you need that extra money, or you're complaining in my comments, or you're trolling, keep cruising, because then this video is not meant for you. Also, if you get a direct message from an account that looks like me, it's not me, because in my description it says that my DMs are off. All right, think of it this way. Imagine this. Amazon has been around for 30 years, and they sell pet products, health products, beauty products, apparel.
Hold on 1 second. Let's get to the next person.
The idea of living paycheck to paycheck is terrifying, and I never wanted to be one of those people. So thanks to that video, I created a series called Spend Less, Nourish More. This isn't about restrictions, it's about intentions. It's about being mindful while living, because it's a powerful thing, being mindful. It's about building a better relationship with your money, because if you don't know where your money is going, how can you manage it?
Yeah. All right, let's listen to him.
To stop living paycheck to paycheck, you have to follow these 3 financial principles, and it has to be in this exact order of importance, okay? So step 1 is pay yourself first. So no matter what money comes in, you have to take at least 10% of that, put it into an account that is away from you. That way that money is always growing. It can't go to anybody else. It has to go to you.
That's true. All right, we'll leave it at that. It says something has to give. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's a good thing to do. Yeah. We're gonna close out, y'all. I'm gonna get on out of here. I've been on three times. This is my 4th time today. Yeah, this is my 4th time. How many times I've been on today? Let me see. I think this is my 4th time, y'all. I have not done this in a long time. That's crazy. Going live back to back to back to back. I haven't done this in a long time. 1 live, 2 lives, 3 lives. Yeah, 4 lives today. Yep, 4 lives today. Yeah, this one is going to stay up. I'm not going to put it for members only. So if you're not a member, you want to check out the video I did with Ethan, you have to become a member for that. So, yep. Other than that, y'all, I'm going to close it out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. Peace.